So I will begin then. So yeah, our travel business has been doing super well. We've gotten a lot of increasing customers, and we have decided it's super important that we open up another branch, not in Minnesota, go farther away. There's been a lot of concerns with our partners, but we're just going to outlay some of the issues and concerns and explain how we're going to deal with them. Okay. 1 second, just need to share my screen. Okay. So, can you see things?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna do it. Still see?
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so the overview. We're going to talk about communication, so meetings, scheduling, and discussions. Consistency, so updates, collaboration, efficiency. Management for conflicts and virtual collaboration. We'll talk about growth, formal presentations and collaboration. And then finally, benefits and challenges, so how to minimize the challenges. Yeah, so for communication, first off is scheduling. We're going to be using doodle polls. These work really well in large group or small groups. You just write when you're available to speak, and then the other person does the same thing, and then you can see when they overlap, so you can talk. Just really helps with efficiency and time. Next, we're going to do a weekly mandatory meeting. So these are always at the same exact time. Employees won't have a good excuse for not being there because it is the same time every single week. Other meetings will be organized when necessary, but again, we'll be using doodle polls to figure out when that timing would be. And then we're going to emphasize a lot of face-to-face contact, so video calls instead of email or IM. It just how you express your emotions and body language really has a lot to do with communication, so it's important you do it face-to-face. Next is planning. We will always have a set agenda for all meetings, so there's specific times that employees can talk and management can talk. This agenda will be open prior to the meeting, so 24 hours in advance, everyone can look over it and make sure that they understand what's going to be talked about. And they can always change something if they don't think it's needed or if they want to add something extra. We will be following parliamentary procedure for all our meetings to make sure all of voices are heard and that the meeting is run efficiently. And then for conflict, or when conflict or a problem arises, we'll use IDS, which is identifying the problem, discussing the issue, and solving together. This is just a lot more effective when there's an issue that arises. For consistency, this is focusing more on updates and efficiency. So we'll be using Salesforce. It's an application that encompasses all important information. So there's tabs for marketing, customer relations, sales information, and more. Easy collaboration. It's very similar to Google Docs. You can also write comments on people's work. It just really adds a lot of collaboration easily. Each page will be specific to each employee. So what they need to know will be on their page and what you don't need to know won't be there. And then emails and a majority of communication will go through the system, so it's very efficient. Here's an example of Salesforce. There's tabs on top, there's who it is, he's got a little saying or what he's been working on, and it's just very clean and easy to read. And finally on the bottom there's his tasks, and management can add a task or he can add it so that he knows exactly what needs to be done and when it needs to be done. So overall communication, everything needs to be responding. You need to be able to respond within 24 hours. That includes emails and voicemails. And then conference calls should be using Google Hangout and Skype, and this just keeps everyone engaged. And that is it. Thanks. Okay, can you see me? Okay, and then unfortunately, because one of our employees is sick, I'm just going to go over management super quickly. The great thing about these collaboration tools is that there's a flexibility in meeting and times and locations. It encourages accountability. Everyone can see exactly when their dates are due so that they get stuff done. What else? Videos, again, are very important. Also, emails will be used, but not a main focus. They will send out weekly incentive emails, but other than that, it's going to be kept at a low. And yeah, I think that covers some of the management tools.
Sure. After that, I'll be kind of covering some of the growth opportunities and how we're going to use virtual collaboration for that. Let me pull up my presentation here. All right, can you guys see that?
Yep.
First.
All right. Mark, I'll be talking about growth and collaboration solutions. So, sales presentations and recording are going to be a large part of our business. Because we have comprehensive travel planning options available to our customers, and because of the distance between the clients and ourselves, virtual collaboration tools are vital to our sales and investor presentations. By utilizing virtual collaboration tools like Google Hangouts, Skype for Business, WebEx, we enrich the experience of finding new partners and participants and delivering the information they need to make their decisions. Virtual collaboration tools are more engaging. You can put a face to a name when you're talking with someone online, which keeps you more engaged and offers more accountability because members won't be able to be doing other tasks during the meeting. Virtual collaboration tools are also good for giving detailed formal presentations when you're not as close to your clients. It's much easier to explain key details and kind of nuances about new products, services, and changes within the organization if you're on video versus on a conference call. Also, the ability to screencast desktop content is also very important. Being able to show clients and investors websites, graphs and charts, applications, pictures, and demonstrations of using products and other tools. Let's go. All right, so next I'll be talking about content sharing within our company and how virtual tools will help us with that. Content sharing will also be an important aspect of our collaboration process between us and our partners and clients as we grow. By using Google services like Drive, Docs, Slides and Charts, as well as Smartsheet and Salesforce, we enable partners and clients to have access to necessary information at all times, eliminating confusion and allowing us to grow uninhibited regardless of our size. These tools are super useful because they allow us to share documents with our clients and partners like financial reports, marketing reports, sales reports, new product and service information, and sales presentations in case clients want to review them. Next, I'll be talking about virtual media and advertising for growth. Social media marketing will also play a large part in helping to grow our travel business. Social media is a low-cost and cost-effective way of reaching a large audience. Millions of users frequent social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, making it a vital resource for us when we're marketing our business. Social media marketing campaigns also require no physical collaboration for creation, enabling our teams to operate remotely and efficiently. Platforms like Facebook and Instagram will allow us to share rich content like pictures, videos, and music that will help to enhance our brand presence and stimulate the growth of our company. Also, we can utilize search engine marketing to broadcast our ads to people who are actually searching for our services instead of randomly sending out ads to people who are not interested. And that's all I got.
Awesome.
So I will now talk about the benefits and challenges as well as how to minimize these challenges. So I will pull up my presentation quick. Can you guys see that? Or
Yeah.
here? Okay. Hallie, I want to make sure that you can see it the best because when you presented, I couldn't really see your slides when you moved them. So can you see it in presentation mode right now?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, so first I'll start with the benefits. Huge benefit is saving costs of travel. First, that comes with training as well as land, capital, wages, etc. Especially with the benefits of moving and having this as an online business, you can hire from anywhere since everything is online, which is super beneficial. You can get the highest quality of workers from anywhere around, since you don't have to be all in one state and all in one workplace and constantly having in-person meetings, in-person interaction. It is great to be able to hire people who fit the business the best from anywhere because of our versatility and our effectiveness with using online marketing and online business. Also, communication is easy and efficient in all ways, whether that's with meeting online, as we talked about, marketing, all these different aspects in growth, consistencies, management. Everything is easy to use online and very easy to get to customers as well as other employees. You have faster access to information, and employee satisfaction also increases. They can apps or our website to research from anywhere on their own time. They don't need to come into our office and speak with a representative at all times if they ever want to plan anything. They can get all the info they need online quickly and effectively. Some more benefits. There's less conflicts and confrontation. With everything being online, it's easy to have help services and everything easy, chat services 24/7, anything for complaints, and it's easy to manage that stuff versus having it be in a workplace and with in-person interaction. Also, there's efficiency. You deal with less inconsistencies and time constraints with whether that's different employees being able to come into work, or whether that is customers trying to come in or plan their travel dates or what they're going to do on their trips. It's a lot easier to work online and not have those time constraints of when they can meet, when they can talk. You can pretty much do it on your own time, which is really easy having people working from all around on one common source. You're able to reduce costs and increase profit, and there's not really a need for face-to-face interaction, which I know is very important in some sales, but this results in less scheduling, and anytime, anywhere, you can coordinate online. You can Skype, video calls, conferences, anything like that to have that facial interaction without needing to focus so much on time constraints and inefficiencies. Challenges. So there's a negative effect on building relationships, as I just brought up. Some people see a big flaw as no face-to-face interaction, as you know in sales.
There's a really hard one.
What? Oh yeah, I heard that too. I think it's gone now.
Okay, go.
Okay, so there's a negative effect on building relationships. One negative a lot of people see is no face-to-face interaction. As everyone knows, it's very important in sales. It could impact customer loyalty as well as customer acquisition and retention. You might think that people are going to choose a different agency or different business if they're able to build that relationship in person with someone versus online or on the phone or on video conferences. Another one is security concerns. That's such as network failures, reliance on Wi-Fi, and like hackers with all of the data that's on our website and everything along those lines. Also, cultural differences. Different cultures have different protocols, and more procrastination. When people know that they have more time to work online, and as I say, it works on their own time, they don't really have a need to feel like they need to schedule stuff and get stuff done on time, where that comes with in-person meetings. But there's also ways to minimize these challenges. So one way to minimize challenges in regards to employees and meetings are managerial checkups. Make sure everything's running smoothly, monthly or weekly, just having timed meetings so that no one misses. They all know when it's happening. They're able to check up and make sure everything's running smoothly. Staff conferences once a year for people to interact and discuss, come from all over and meet up and have a general discussion about what's going on. Central channel online is able to keep everyone connected, employees to customers, employees to employees, and customers to customers, whether that's recommendation, reviews, summaries of trips, everything along those lines. Makes everything much more concise and effective and easy to use. Also setting deadlines, avoiding continual challenges along those lines. If you're able to consistently meet and interact, it's a lot easier online to figure a lot of things out in a shorter period of time than meeting once every, say, month. And then phone calls and constant communication can make up for the lack of face-to-face interaction. You are still able to build that relationship with people if you're talking to them constantly on the phone. And there are so many businesses and industries in which sales clients are only on the phone and they only talk, and they can even come and meet occasionally. But I really believe that being able to do online stuff can really negate that negativity of lack of face-to-face interaction. And in conclusion, the online channel makes everything more efficient. Everything from management to planning, costs, interactions. It allows for a lot more flexibility. It makes it easier for customers to do immediate research and planning. Specifically into what we covered, it can incorporate and improve all aspects. As we talked about communications, Skype, weekly meetings, IM between customers and customers, employees, employers, and employees. There's a lot more consistencies with apps, marketing, social media, easy to use websites. Management, there's a lot of flexibility, online communication, video conferencing, as we talked about, being able to manage that can still be effective online. And then growth, easily provide data, examples, presentations regarding new growth opportunities. Overall, this allows for an increase in business and improvements in organization, productivity, and effectiveness. And that is the end of my presentation.
Nice.
All right.